Today we're going to make a bath salt soak. Now this can be very beneficial for many conditions. It certainly is better than taking medicine. So taking an aromatic bath is part of the process of detoxing the body, helping with muscle aches and pains, inflammation, and for the skin. It nourishes and helps to regenerate new cells and nourish your body. But the one I want to try to focus on today is for the arthritic joint soak. And this is going to help if you have a client or maybe personally experience arthritis. So first of all, we want to start again with looking at all the supplies that we need to begin our process. We're going to use our blending bowl for essential oils. We're going to need a small container or a tub to put our salts in, or you may want to use the one that came in the supply kit and just blend directly into it. This one is Himalayan salts, and there's numerous salts that you can use. This is a beautiful salt. It's a little bit larger grain, so it'd be something that you'd want to maybe blend with some other things. This is Ditzy salts. Now this is an ultra fine, so this one will definitely dissolve well in the water. And there's other salts that you can use. Of course, there's Epsom salts, which is widely popular for its magnesium properties, for inflammation, aches and pains. And we want to choose our oils. Now in this recipe, we're going to be using lavender essential oil for its properties of anti-inflammatory, juniper berry, cypress essential oil, and we're going to also be using rosemary. Now you want to check your data sheets for each oil that you choose to use. Now this is an aromatic bath, but it's also for healing. So we're sort of combining things. We want to take into consideration which oils are going to smell good together, as well as their healing properties. And so you want to definitely pull out your perfume strips, wave them under your nostrils, make sure you like the fragrance before you put these oils together. All right, so let's begin by going ahead and making our blend. Let's start with our, let's see, which one are we using for? We have lavender. And we are going to be adding, this recipe in particular calls for 10 drops of oil. You can use 10 to 12 drops in about a 4-ounce size container for salts. If you're going to be using a smaller container, then we need to cut this recipe down a bit. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to make our blend in a glass bowl, and then I'm only going to be adding a number of drops for that size package because we don't want to put too much oil in there. So I'm going to start with adding 2 drops of lavender essential oil. I'm going to add 4 drops of the juniper berry. And cypress, we're going to add 2 drops. And rosemary, 2 drops. I think I saw more than 1 drop come out there, so we definitely probably might need to adjust it a little bit. We check the scent under our nostrils, make sure we like it. And that smells pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and blend our salts. Now, you can just use 1 salt or you can use a combination of salts. I'm using salts as the carrier. This is what is going to help dissipate and disperse the essential oils in the bath so they're not just all floating on top of the bath water. So in this case, I'm going to be just pouring in my salts here while making a mess on the table. I want to put some Epsom salts in my blend here, so I'm going to actually add those in. And maybe just add a few Himalayans as well. Nice combination. Himalayan is one of the best salts in the world. It has over 84 minerals in it, so it's very, very healing, very powerful. Okay, so now I've got these in here. They're sort of layered. And now I need to take a pipette to get my essential oil in. So I'm actually going to only be adding 2 drops to this because this is only 1 ounce, so I don't want to put too much in. So I'm just going to drop them directly into the salts. Now we'll use our glass stir rod to just sort of mix it in. And now this is a one bath use here. You can use it as a scrub as well if you prefer to do it in the shower instead of maybe laying in the bath soap. But you can also shake it up to get it to mix well. Now you get to soak for about 20 minutes to 30 minutes in this nice bath, hot water, and enjoy your day.